Well, I was introduced to the mangosteen, or Kent and I were introduced to the mangosteen juice. I had already been diagnosed with breast cancer, had a mastectomy, had gone through chemotherapy and radiation treatments already for it. And we were just looking at anything we could do to prevent the cancer from returning, because it was a pretty aggressive breast cancer when it was discovered. And so we were introduced to the mangosteen juice, and we thought, well, you know, it sounded like it had some really good benefits with cancer, and so thought, let's try it. You know, anything we can do to help prevent it from happening again. So we started taking it. It was several months after I was completed with my radiation treatments. And the first thing that I noticed when I started taking the mangosteen juice is just my energy level had increased so much. I never realized how tired I was when I was going through the chemotherapy and the radiation until after it was over, and then I started taking the mangosteen juice, and I just couldn't believe my energy level. In fact, the first day that I took it, I was up until midnight rearranging furniture and just had all kinds of energy. So that was the first thing that I really noticed with it. You know, I continued taking it, and there were other things that I noticed. I didn't notice till, you know, down the road some of the benefits that I had from it. One of the side effects I had from taking the chemotherapy medication was some numbness in my fingers and my toes that just was persistent. It didn't go away. And several months after starting the mangosteen juice, I noticed that it was gone. You know, I hadn't noticed it going away, but all of a sudden I realized it was gone. So that was really, you know, a benefit that we weren't expecting. Well, I am a registered nurse. I work in a neonatal intensive care unit, so it's a pretty stressful job. Another thing that I've had problems with over the years is a lot of reflux. I've been on medication for reflux for quite a number of years. And another one of the benefits that I noticed from taking this, and again it was a few months at least after I started taking it, that the reflux was gone. I was able to stop taking my medication, and before, if I would stop taking it for a few days, the reflux was back just terrible. But I was able to stop taking the medication for the reflux, and it didn't come back. And it really hasn't come back, you know, all this time, you know, that I've been taking the mangosteen juice. When I've stopped taking it at other times too, I've noticed I've just gotten a lot more, well, my family would say I'm depressed. I don't handle things nearly as well as I did when I'm taking it. So they definitely are pushing me always to take it, and I always want to take it because I just feel so much better when I'm taking it. My two girls, they love drinking the juice. They've started to learn all the benefits of it, and if they are starting to get sick, starting to get a cold, the first thing they go to is, you know, a drink of the juice. You know, they know that that's going to help if they have you know, really anything, any kind of illness. Well, as a registered nurse, I have really become very passionate about the mangosteen juice and the benefits that it has for so many people. And, you know, the fact that the mangosteen juice has the whole fruit, it's the whole fruit that really has all the benefits that you need for all those different things that people take it for. And so I really, really am passionate about people knowing about this, learning about it, and taking it themselves. There's a mountain of scientific evidence that really proves the benefits of the mangosteen juice and the botanicals in the fight against cancer. And as a woman, I am very passionate about making sure people know about this and take it to prevent themselves having to go through what I had to go through. Cancer is a devastating disease for anyone, and if we can prevent this from happening, you know, that would be a wonderful thing. we can prevent people from going through what I had to go